Let's talk about Black Lives Matter. This is probably going to end up being an utter waste of my time having you on the show. What are your thoughts about
you
Black
don't know
Lives
that.
Matter?
You may learn something.
We'll see, preacher. What is it about Black Lives Matter that you disagree with fundamentally?
Black Lives Matter was founded by a bunch of fat black radical lesbians.
Okay.
And who
All
hate
right, have
God.
a good man. Get this clown off my show. I appreciate you.
Who
Thank you
hate
for being
God,
here.
who hate the
Thank you,
nuclear
sir.
family.
Yeah. Listen, for those of you who wanted me to continue to
So today we're watching Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Ritchie. This is actually an old episode. This is with Jessie Lee Peterson, if you're unaware of him. He is kind of like, he's a right-wing talk show host, but I don't know if, me personally, I don't really take Jessie Lee Peterson too seriously. Like, he's very like a troll, but he's like serious but not serious. Just look him up if you're unaware of him. But this is actually an old stream. I came across it, never really reacted to it, and don't remember ever watching it. But we're gonna go ahead and watch it. Jessie Lee Peterson pretty much gets kicked off for excessively trolling. But yes.
pen.
The bullpen.
In the bullpen today, I have a conservative radio talk personality, TV host, extreme conservative, and he's proud of it. Pastor Jessie Lee Peterson, founder and president of Bond, B-O-N-D, and host of JLP Show and The Fallen State. Pastor Peterson, good day. Welcome to Indisputable.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Sir, you all have a celebration coming up next month. Are you not the founder of White History Month, I think, which starts in July?
Yeah, we're going to be celebrating our 4th year of White History Month in July. And the reason that we started it in July is because if you notice, July just feels white.
Yeah.
You know, it's summertime, vacation time, relaxing time, reflecting time, and appreciating the greatest country on this side of heaven.
Gotcha.
And so we are recognizing that and showing our appreciation for it.
I think it's important for people to know you're not a comedian. What you're saying, right? What you're saying, this is actually you. You do this.
Nah, I've been watching Jessie. I don't watch him consistently, but I've watched him enough to know, like, he does believe what he says, but yet again, in the same breath, he doesn't. Like, Jessie Lee Peterson is very much a troll. Like, he trolls a lot. And he does it so well because of his delivery. But no, there's no way he truly, like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
You did found, you're the founder of White History Month.
Yes.
You've also been very critical of Juneteenth. You have called it a fake holiday, but you want to make sure that everyone supports White History Month.
Absolutely.
I do want to have a policy discussion with you about the George Floyd Policing and Accountability Act. I'm going to attempt to have that policy discussion with you. Do you agree or disagree with the George Floyd Policing and Accountability Act?
I totally disagree because, as we all know, George Floyd was a black, unemployed drug addict with a criminal record. And I just think
let's first of all, let's clear something up, sir.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's so like sinful to speak on those, not even speak on those who's passed, but like, it just never really, I don't know, that doesn't sit well with me. I feel like that's very distasteful, to be honest. Like, whether you, that's weird to me.
You really should be ashamed of yourself.
High key.
You call yourself a Christian pastor. George Floyd is dead.
It's his fault.
He's dead because a cop killed him.
No,
now,
he's dead because he was a drug addict.
My question to you, and that's
That's a problem that I have, especially as someone who is a follower of Christ. People who prompt up Christian teachings for personal gain rather than to spread God's gospel, I think Jesse Lee Peterson is one of those people. Because even whenever I watch him, he says stuff like Trump is a great white hope, or he like idolizes people, and it's just like, as a pastor, how do you fix your mouth so comfortably to say stuff like that? Or how do you fix your mouth to even like present yourself in this manner, especially with George Floyd? But I don't, regardless if you believe in the Black Lives Matter organization, if you're Blue Lives Matter, like whatever, like it's just decency to not speak on certain things a certain way, especially those who have passed when their body is already at rest. It's just like, I don't know, that makes me very uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's adverse to the evidence, by the way, what you just said. My question to you was about policy. So let me ask you, what in the policy of the George Floyd Policing Act do you disagree with?
The whole idea,
Which part of the policy, Jesse?
Blaming the cops and no responsibility
Jesse,
for the blacks.
I'm asking you, what part of the policy is written? You can find it at congress.gov. What part of the policy, sir, do you disagree with? This is a simple question.
I disagree with the whole idea of a policy.
You haven't read the policy. You haven't even read the damn policy. Come on,
Jesse. I don't need to read it. I don't need to read it to know the truth, because what I've noticed is that black people today, due to their lack of love, their lack of believing in God, they love evil more than they love good, right?
So that's the reason why you don't read.
And so
that's the reason why you don't read.
Right, because it was written by no good black people. And why should I waste my time knowing what they're about? Black folks today, and not all, but most, have no sense of direction. They're blaming everybody but themselves. And until they take responsibility for their own lives, they're not going to get better. The real truth is,
let me ask
George Floyd is dead because of George Floyd and no one else.
That's a ridiculous point. But do you blame yourself for not reading?
I disagree with that. Even, I believe that was the documentary that Candace Owens put out as well. Like this whole, like, I don't know. I think people are so bored and so sick. Like, I don't know. I just think that's weird. Like, that is so weird to me. I would never exert so much energy behind devaluing somebody who's already passed. I don't know.
The policy, or you blame somebody else?
Why should I read the policy when I already know the people?
You don't even know what's in the policy, do you?
I don't need to know, don't want to know. I know the people who are writing it. They're no good.
Okay, let's talk about Black Lives Matter. This is probably going to end up being an utter waste of my time having you on the show. What are your thoughts about
Black Lives Matter? You
don't know
that. You may learn something.
We'll see, preacher. What is it about Black Lives Matter that you disagree with fundamentally?
Black Lives Matter was founded by a bunch of fat, black, radical lesbians.
Okay.
And who hate God.
Get this clown off my show. I appreciate you.
Who hate God, who hate the nuclear family.
Yeah. Listen, for those of you who wanted me to continue to engage that clown on this show, I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. I'm only a human being. So please forgive me, okay?
Oh, heck no. Like, what? This video just made my scalp itch. Jesse Lee Peterson. And pastor at that. Child. Okay, just like I said, if you haven't watched Jesse Lee Peterson, he's a troll. Like, he's a troll. Honestly speaking, he is a troll. Honestly, I'm just gonna give y'all the baton. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Like, thank you all for watching. Comment down below your thoughts, comments, opinions. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media. This is Uproar, connecting people with policy. I don't think y'all have seen me this speechless this far, but there's a first for everything. God bless y'all. Toodles.